Hello everyone, I'm Paul, and today I thought I would share my version 3.0 of my watering system. Now this is kind of a cool system, at least for me it's kind of cool. Some of you guys might be interested in something like this. There's a bunch of things on here that might work for you. If you have a garden, you have trees, or if you have you burn brush, or if you have fire pits. This kind of a trailer here with all the setup that I have might be something that you might be interested in seeing and maybe perhaps setting up for yourself. So I'm just going to start at the front of the trailer right here. Basically, I have a generator, and the generator is to drive the pump that's attached to it. Right here I've got a remote device, so I can use a remote for the pump to turn it on and off when I'm at a distance. And we'll show you basically how the system all works once I kind of go through everything that I've got here. So as I mentioned, this is also for fire brush, because I burn a lot of brush, not just for watering trees. I've got a bin here that's attached, and just inside I put stuff like safety glasses, gloves in here. Now the generator, I just want to make a point about it, is that I've got eye bolts in it here. And the eye bolts just underneath, there's wing nuts, and that allows me to remove that generator within a couple seconds if I need the generator for something else. So that's most of these things on here I can remove quite easily if I want to add something or take it out. The next thing I want to show you here is just this ammo box that I had, and it's to store tools and extension cords and stuff for the generator. And it can be quite easily removed, and I can bring it to wherever I need to use the tools. Now, just behind here, the barrel in here is nice and tight, it's snug. If I need to take the barrel out, I have a quick connect here. So I just take this out, the pin on this end, and it gives me enough room. I can remove my barrel for whatever reason I want to, put another barrel, a different one, or I want to change something in there. So I try to make this trailer as versatile and as functional as it can be for watering trees, for fire, and so on. So we put the toolbox back here, and we come to the back. I have a couple tools here that are clamped on. I can just pull it out. It's a shovel in this case here, and I've got another tool here. We'll talk about this at the end of the video. Anybody that has a fire pit, you'll be very interested in this tool. You may not have seen this tool before. So anyways, the barrel is here. It's a 50 or 55 gallon water barrel, and this is the hose that siphons the water out and goes to the pump. So we're going to go to the other side of the trailer, and I'm going to show you all the stuff that's on the other side, which is far more cool than the stuff that's on this side. So for my watering system, we're on the other side. What I have down in here below is the water pump. It's a 1 horsepower sprinkler pump. The top line here is basically the water comes out of this end, and on the other one you can see the other hose just over there. That's the hose that's attached to the barrel. Now I do have, just show you, if you can see underneath, hopefully you can see just over there, there's another hose, and if I want, I can just quickly attach the hose that I have there for the input if I'm by my pond, and I can just use the system to fill my barrel. Now basically the next thing I want to do is show you the toolbox here. This is a service toolbox. It has the tools for any kind of repairs that I need in case I have a break in the water system. Say the hose got a leak or something like that, I can use it. I have tools in here to fix that. So I've also made this one here for a little bit of a slide, and the reason for that is that sometimes I have got stuff in my pockets or whatever, I want to put something down, I can just throw it right there, and you can see the keys are just nicely in there. I won't lose them. I have a place to store it. Now this toolbox obviously comes right out, no problem at all, and it slides right back in there, and it doesn't go anywhere when I'm traveling with the trailer. The next thing is the actual hose system. It's a retractable hose, and we'll show you that. It rotates 180 degrees, and I've got a couple of cool things about this. So underneath, I just want to show you here, I've got the wand, and just to unlock it, I just turn one of these guys, and I turn this guy here, and that unlocks my wand, and now I have 180 degree rotation for my water. The hose, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but it's 60 feet long and it's a retractable hose. So we'll show you how this operates in a couple minutes. A couple things about the connection here. This is on a swivel, so I can turn this and swivel it, no problem. And also it's a quick connect. So I've got the quick connect. Say if I want to use the nozzle here, the nozzle is just set up. I just pull the pin and pull the nozzle out. The spray gun rather, and we can just connect that on there. It has a quick connect on it as well. So I'll just put that back on there. So we'll test this out here in a minute. The next thing I've got here, I've got a chainsaw in case I need a chainsaw, and it just has a quick tie. I just undo the tie here and I can pull it right out. It has a Velcro strap as well. And I'll just be fastening because I'm not going to be using that for this little demonstration of the watering system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the generator up. One thing to note is that my water is turned on here. It's not, the valve is turned on. I never close it because it will build up enough pressure that I don't want to damage anything. So we'll just put this aside here. And I'm going to grab the remote. Got a small remote in here. And I'm going to turn the pump to the on position. So I just turned my pump on and I've got a small remote. It's just a single remote, just either on or off. That's all it does. So let's start the generator up. So all I have to do to start the generator, just put the choke on. And then I'm going to turn it on, and what I'm going to do is let it run for a minute or so that it warms up, and then I'm going to use the remote, and you'll see when I turn it on and off that I get water pressure, and that I've got pretty good water pressure at that. Wanted to get away from the generator a little bit because the generator is pretty loud. It's not overly loud, but it's loud enough. So you watch when I press the remote, the pump will kick in. It's just priming. There we go. And you can see I have quite a bit of water pressure and I can water the garden. I'll turn the remote off and it kills the pressure right away. So very slick. Do it once again. Now obviously I have all the different settings. Again, you can have shower, whatever, flat, vertical, whatever kind of spray you want, mist, stream. So it even goes further, can reach over to the shed. Turn it off again. Alright guys, that's kind of a little demonstration of my system. Now, this is kind of a new system. As I mentioned, it's version 3.0 for me. From my other systems that I've had, I've learned a few things. I'm still learning how to use this retractable thing. See if I can get the hose to go in. I don't even know how to do it properly yet. Let's go. I should probably read the instructions how to do it proper. All right, guys. So I'm just going to put it away. I just have to put my wand under here, lock it in place. And I'm going to tie it up on the top here. Now I wanted to show you one thing, as I mentioned. Hopefully you stayed to the end of the video, especially for anyone that has a fire pit. This is kind of a cool tool. It's called the Grapole. It's put the site name for them. It's at grapole.com. Now, I'm not sponsored. I have no ties or anything like that to this company. My older brother John gave this to me when I went up to visit him. I had never seen it before, but you can actually pick up logs and sticks in the fireplace. It's meant for that, so you don't burn your fingers or anything. It's a nice safety device, a great tool. I haven't used it yet. As you can see, it's just brand spanking new. It's nice and shiny. I do plan to use it because I do burn a lot of brush. I don't chip a lot of wood. I usually burn. I burn about 90% of the brush that I have, rather than chip. I probably only chip maybe, I don't know, 2%, and then the other 8% I actually cart away to a place where I can dump it. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have, please hit that subscription button down below. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Gelling Outdoors.